Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at. I want to talk about sacrifice. The sacrifice of specifically men in relationships. All right. And this is very important because I was talking to someone recently and I'm saying, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that to ensure that you never go without, to ensure that she is not in a bad position financially, to ensure that she has everything that she needs. And she said that that was stupid. She said it didn't make any sense. And she didn't, unfortunately, quite understand. And it's not her fault. I blame her exes. I blame the previous men in her life. Those men are to blame. She did not know any better. Let's just say this: if a woman is in a relationship and she is struggling, you as a man have the moral obligation to ensure that if she is struggling, you're struggling to ensure that she no longer struggles. Let me say it again. If she is struggling, you should be struggling to ensure that she is no longer struggling. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of men in these relationships. I'm tired of women uh, not understanding the basic duty of man. And I'm not saying, and don't get me wrong, I've said it a million times that I will take care of a woman. I've said it a million times that a woman does not have to work when she's with me. I've said that a million times. People will tell you that I've said that. Or people can show you where I've tried to put them in situations to where they did not have to work. But unfortunately, there are some women that believe in this Miss Independent thing, this Miss I can do it on my own, this Miss I don't need a man, and thinking you're independent and don't need a man negatively impacts you. You can't say you don't need a man, you're independent if you're struggling. You can't say you don't need a man, you're Miss Independent if you don't know which where your next meal is going to come from, or your rent, or your water, or your electricity bill. And there's nothing wrong with that. We've all struggled. I've struggled. It is nothing wrong with struggling. But there comes a point in time within your struggles where you have to say, hey, maybe I need to let this man do something for me. Maybe I need to let him pay a bill, go half on a bill, give me a little bit of money. Maybe. But a man should voluntarily help out his partner. I initially was like, hey, you need anything? And they say no. They say no. Then you see them, you watch them, and that no was really yes, but they wanted to say no so because they didn't want to look bad. They didn't want to be a disturbance. They didn't want to be a burden. Then I realized, hey, sometimes these women are saying no with regards to needing money, but technically that no is really a yes. So then I started, and this is what I do now. I have this young lady's bank account information. I just wire her money. Wire her money. Sometimes it's PayPal. I don't really like PayPal because PayPal charges you, but wire her money. Wire her money. Wire her money. Whether you need it or not, here's $100. Here's a $200. Here's another $100 next week. Here's $50. Here's this. Here's that. Because I realize that women sometimes get to this point where they don't need a man. They're Miss Independent and they're struggling, and they'll smile in your face but cry behind your back. So men, women, understand this. In relationships, I'm not saying someone you just met yesterday. In relationships, uh, the man should be providing. The man should be providing something of substance to your life. The man should be providing something of substance that will benefit you now and hopefully in the future. Because if I can send you a couple $100 a month, guess what that means? That should be a couple $100 that you can save every month. Let's say I send someone, random number, low number at that. Let's say I send someone $200 a month, right? And they spend 50, they save $150 a month. 150 times 12 is what? Let's say I give someone $1,000 a month. Very high number. Let's say I give someone $1,000 a month. Let's say they spend 200 out of that 1,000 on food, clothes, groceries, shopping, whatever the case may be. It's still $800 a month. $800 a month times 12 is what? So we as men can directly, or in my previous example, indirectly help somebody. I know if I give someone $1,000, that they're not going to go spend 900 every month. They're going to save some of that, or they're going to pay off a bill. So indirectly, men, we can help these women be better versions of themselves. We can help these women save. We can help these women get out of debt. We can help these women financially. We don't have to hear them say, hey, I need help. We don't have to hear them say, hey, can you send me some money? Because you know how much pride you would have, how a woman would have to humble themselves enough to say to a man that they need something. Women do not like asking for money. Don't get me wrong, they will ask if it comes down to it, or they really, really need you. But women do not like asking for money. Women do not like that. They hate that. They dread asking a man for money. But I challenge men in relationships. Like I said, I'm not talking about knowing you just met last week. But I challenge men in relationships to do more for these women. Because when I'm saying, hey, I'm going to go through this sacrifice, I'm going to do this, I'm not going to do this, that's in order for me to take care of you and provide for you. And she says, hey, is that stupid? Why would you do that? I blame those men that she met in her life that watched her struggle. Here's my thing. In a relationship, if you struggling and I'm not struggling, something's wrong. I'm going to repeat that. If you're struggling and I'm not struggling, something's wrong. Real men are going to step up to the plate and take care of their women, even if it means they're going to sacrifice, even if it means they're going to struggle. A man's going to take care of that woman. Men, I challenge you this day, April 4th, 2024.